Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you today, folks. I am here to let you know that all of the people that have told you Paige Beckers is going to be the face of the WNBA when she enters the league, those people are delusional. All the people that told you Juju Watkins is just as must-see TV as Caitlyn Clark was when she was in college, I want to let you know that those people are delusional. For everybody that said Paige Beckers, Juju Watkins are as big of a draw, as big as a name of Caitlyn Clark, those people are delusional. The women's college basketball season is just about 2.5, nearly 3 weeks old. And at this point, it is clear to say that we can draw the conclusion that it is not as hot as it was last year. But that's expected, right? That's expected. You have the biggest star out the door, and nobody with big enough feet to fill the shoes that Caitlyn Clark left behind. But there were two people pegged with that job. Person number one, Paige Beckers. Person number two, Juju Watkins. And based on the ratings of their games, the interest and excitement surrounding them playing basketball is very alarming, right? These are the ratings of Paige Beckers' most recent game. Oh, that page isn't working. Okay, well, here we go. These are the ratings of the game before that were released. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. All right, well, forget that. These are Juju Watkins' ratings of her most recent game. Oh, page isn't working. Okay, well, forget that. These are the ratings of USC versus Ole Miss, the first game of the NCAA women's basketball season taking place in Paris. These are the ratings right here. Folks, the ratings have been so bad, they haven't been putting them out. The ratings have been so bad, they haven't bothered putting them out. The only women's college basketball team that they've been putting ratings out for, you guessed it, Iowa women's basketball, and those ratings have gone down. But the fact that companies and corporations are interested enough to report on their ratings, well, that shows you the difference between what Caitlyn Clark left behind and what Paige is currently dealing with, what Juju Watkins is currently dealing with. This isn't me talking about the game. The games aren't that bad to watch. This is me talking to all of those people who are trying to convince the world that these two players are something that they are not. They might be good, they might be great, they might be the best in college basketball right now. That all might be true. But what else is true? They can't tie Caitlyn Clark's shoes when it comes to draw, popularity, name, image, and likeness. I don't care that Juju Watkins is riding the Caitlyn Clark train. Caitlyn got a Nike deal, Juju got a Nike deal. Caitlyn got a State Farm deal, Juju got a State Farm deal. Caitlyn got a Gatorade deal, Juju got a Gatorade deal. That's what Caitlyn Clark does. She sets trends. She clears paths for them to come behind her. Just because they're getting similar treatment doesn't mean that their notoriety is just as big. It just means that the light that she has been shining on the game is so bright that it's able to cover everybody else. The light last year and the year before that was so bright on Caitlyn Clark that it allowed players like Angel Reese, that it allowed players like Juju to become household names. Folks, let's take a look at this right here. This was Paige Beckers the other day. Playing Oregon State. This is Paige Beckers in an absolutely empty arena, playing in front of 55 people. Look at that, folks. Number one, you think if Caitlyn Clark was playing in this arena, that thing wouldn't be filled to the max? This is the difference between being the face and just being another good player. There are levels to this. You can't give me an excuse, oh, but this took place in, it doesn't matter if it takes place in here, there, or if it took place on Mars, people would find a way to get there. If it took place on Mars, people will find a way to get there. This is taking place wherever it's taking place, and guess what? People can't be bothered to take time out of their day to watch regular schmegular shit. Again, Paige is good. Paige might be great. But what she does is regular schmegular shit. Nothing that makes people say, I can't afford to miss this. This was Caitlyn Clark in college. This is what she did every single day she played.
Good. I'm scoring. It's just phenomenal to watch how she operates.
Pull up, step back. Pull up, step back. Pull up 3. Long range 3. Long distance 3. Dribble, dribble 3. Pushing the pace, pull up, logo, bang. This is what Caitlyn Clark did every single time she stepped on the court. We are, again, nearly 3 weeks into the season. I haven't seen Juju or Paige do anything special like this yet. They've had good games here. They've had good games there. They haven't done anything special yet. They haven't done anything generational yet. All they've done so far is just be the best players. But guess what? Being the best, being one of the top 5 doesn't make you the face. Ask Asia Wilson. She knows. Ask Brianna Stewart. She knows. Ask Nafisa Collier. She knows. Just because you're top 5 doesn't mean you're the face of the league. Newsflash for everybody. Paige against UNC, taking place in the Greensboro complex. 10,467 people showed up. Now, usually, UNC plays in the Carmichael Arena. That can only hold around 7,000 people. So, of course, they need to push it to a bigger venue that can hold way more than that. 10,000 people showed up for UConn UNC. How many can it actually hold? Well, 22,000 people can fit in the First Horizon Coliseum, part of the Greensboro complex. 22,000 people. Again, you think if Caitlyn Clark played in the First Horizon Coliseum arena, part of the Greensboro complex, you think only 10,000 people would show up? No, 22,000 people would show up. That is the difference. There are levels between being a good, great player and being a face of a league. Being the number 1 draw. Clear difference. Again, I'm strictly talking about interest, draw, face, NIL. I'm only talking that. This is for all of the people that think Paige can come in and be the face. Lies. Juju can come in and be the face. Lies. Juju can't even sell out her home games. Paige goes on the road and can't sell out on the road. I remember Caitlyn Clark coming here to New Jersey playing Rutgers. The line went from New Brunswick all the way down to Seaside. Folks, that's a 3.5 hour, it's a 2.5 hour drive. Is it 2.5 hour drive? Yeah, about 2.5 hour drive. There are levels to this. Speaking of Juju, playing at home in the Galen Center, 3,500 people showed up. That's not right. There's no way that's right. 3,594 people showed up. That's bad. How many people does the Galen Center hold? Nearly 10,000 people. Again, there's difference between good/great and being the face of a league. There are levels to this, folks. I'm not diminishing their game. I'm not diminishing their skill. I am strictly talking about their popularity, their draw, interest levels. Are they in the public's mind? Are they in casuals' minds? Are they must-see TV? Are they appointment viewing television? And the answer to all those questions is no, 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 and no. There are levels to this. This is what Caitlyn Clark was doing in college. Again, pulling up.
Are you kidding me? Caitlyn Clark from the logo. If I had transferred earlier in my career, I wouldn't be having the time of my life right now.
Number 21 Iowa versus number 6 Michigan. Caitlyn Clark goes on the road and drops 46 points on their head top.
And Caitlyn Clark just continue to rewrite the history books. And we have been treated to a gem tonight.
And we've gotten nothing like that from Paige or Juju at all this season. That's why Caitlyn Clark is, because you couldn't miss a game without seeing something you've never seen. I can miss every Paige Bueckers game from this day to the end of the season, and I can guarantee everything that will take place this season will be regular schmegular stuff I've seen forever. Again, not diminishing her skill or her talent, there's just levels when it comes to draw power, popularity, interest, being in the mind of casuals, transcending the sport you're playing. There's Caitlyn Clark, and there's everybody else. I appreciate all the support. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel as well. I will greatly appreciate it. Thanksgiving is in a few days. I hope everybody has a nice Thanksgiving out there. I will be here Thanksgiving. Don't you worry. Appreciate all the support. As always, take it easy.